that is the sign for me, somebody's telling you this role that you're playing, it's becoming too small for what you really are.
Most people try to fix what they can see the outcomes without understanding where those results come from. But every choice, emotion, or decision originates from a pattern of thought deeply rooted in habit. Shi Heng Yi reminds us, the mind repeats what feels familiar, even if it hurts us. The cycle continues until we become conscious of it. Awareness is the light that dissolves darkness. You cannot escape a pattern you refuse to see.
What do you see yourself right now? So, and I could tell, I'm Shaolin Master Shi Heng Yi from the Shaolin Temple Europe, and I'm this. This, what you see right now, is a part of what I can be. It is the part that publicly the world knows about me. But this is not my essence. It is a role. It is an identity that in a way was created, is still being created, because I feel like it's helpful through this expression to share something. I make it really simple. If I would not come in the robe and I would just come in my sneakers, I can talk about the same things, I have the same tonal of voice, everything's the same, but the people will perceive it differently, because people need to be attracted first before something about them opens in order to receive. Does it mean it is a fake? No, it is not a fake, but sometimes we need to build bridges for the people in order for them to cross it.
Building true self-perception involves recognizing and understanding habitual patterns of thought, emotion, and behavior. He often illustrates this with the metaphor of watching oneself as a character in a movie, suggesting that detachment and observation are the first steps toward realizing deeper truths about ourselves. By engaging in mindful practices such as meditation and physical disciplines like Qigong and martial arts, individuals learn to identify both their strengths and the unresolved emotional wounds such as regret or shame that often cloud their vision. Processing these emotions, especially those rooted in the past, is crucial to creating an honest, compassionate relationship with oneself.
Arms hang loose, chin tuck in, and just start bending down. Remember, it's not about going low, it's about curving the backside of the spine and making it as round and open as you can. Just hang for a moment. No need to watch me at the moment. Just hang for yourself. Stay. If there's something new coming, I'm gonna tell you, but just concentrate on yourself. So go down, don't look at me. Chin down. Stay down. Stay down, stay with yourself, don't look at the screen at the moment. Stay down. Now cross the fingers and place them on the top of your head, so you have some additional weight pulling down or resting on the back side of the head. Now use this weight of your arms, and use also the breathing right now to release the tension that you can feel on your back. So feel the tension, feel what is blocked, feel that spot that is a little bit maybe painful. Inhale into that spot. Exhale and release more tension. With the exhalation, we release more. With the inhalation, you make it very clear which spot is it that you want to release there. Where is the hard part? Where is the burning part? Where is the muscle that is not open yet? Inhale to that same spot again. exhale and release from that place. And 8 more times. Inhale.
As you breathe, visualize golden energy flowing in with each inhale and old tension releasing with each exhale.
Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Very important. Tuck the chin in so that the back side of your neck is getting longer. Exhale. And 4 more times. Inhale. And remember, exhale and release the tension from the long side of the neck throughout the complete back of the body. And 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale.
It awakens the spine, shoulders, and lungs, improving blood and qi flow. It also balances yin and yang forces in the body.
And exhale. And 1 more time. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, also let the arms hang down again. Breathe out and release. So now before you stand up, very important, try to stand up, but starting with the lowest joints. So with your mind, go into your ankles. This is where your movement starts. You go from the ankles, then the mind, go to your knees. From the knees, you go to the hip. From the hip, you move a little bit more up and you are at the lower spine. Lower spine, move slowly up, middle area of the spine, a little bit more up, then you're between the shoulder blades, a little bit more up, you are at the neck, a little bit more up, and now you're almost completely back up and straight again. Good. So, for example, this last instruction that I gave you to start the movement, for example, down at the feet. Actually, this is quite important to also know these things for your practice. In the Shaolin temple, or in the practice of the martial arts, actually there is, for example, the so-called the 3-section teaching. The 3-section teaching, what is it teaching us? What is it supposed to teach us? So the 3-section teaching is like this. Our body can be separated or can be regarded in 3 different areas. The first area is you have the arm section. You have the arm section. The second one is the upper torso. Second section. And the fourth one is everything below until the legs. So one section, the second section, and the third section. So already our body we can separate in 3 areas. But then those 3 areas, once again we can separate each of these areas again in 3 more. Because the arm section, we have the wrist, we have the elbow, and we have the shoulder joint. The leg, we have the hip, we have the knee, and we have the ankle. Again, 1, 2, 3. Yeah? And the upper body, I don't go too deep into it, but it's heart, mind, and energy. So, what's the point of all of this? The point is that at the same time, these 3 areas, they are sometimes also standing for, you always have a root, you have a stem, and then you have the crown on a tree. And there is a very, very clear chronology of where does energy start from. You cannot have the crown and the fruits of a tree if you do not have the roots before that. And so this makes sense why some movements, it's very important, where are you starting this movement? Yeah, so that means if you want to move the wrist, or if you want to bring the fist to the front, where is the beginning of the movement? Where is the beginning? So, and therefore we have such practices that when you are rolling yourself up, it must start from the ground. Yeah, because in this last posture, when you are down and bending down like this, yeah, it's like you're let's imagine you're a tree. Yeah, you're a tree who didn't have enough water yet. So now finally you get your new water. So, but that means you must start to roll up from down up. So we take this exercise now and make it a little bit more dynamic. So let me show you how we practice this one. From here, again, bend down. The knees this time you can slightly bend if you like.
Shi Heng Yi encourages using the motion to let go of tension, anxiety, and fatigue. It also massages the internal organs gently, improving their function and keeping the body warm.
From down, up, down, up, head, up. Yeah, so roll yourself up, roll yourself up. Yeah, it is like a small wave. It's like a wave which is traveling from the feet upwards and therefore making you stand up. Let's go together 18 times, not too fast. Okay? So bend down. And 1. And down again. Okay, I give you the separate stations. Okay, foot, ankle, knee, hip, lower spine, middle spine, between the shoulder blades, neck, head, and down. Feet, ankle, knee, thighs, hip, lower back, middle, between the shoulder blades, neck, head, and down. Feet.
This exercise builds internal strength and stamina. Though static, it creates energetic pressure that strengthens the lower dantian and calms the mind.
Lower spine, middle spine, between the shoulder blades, neck and head. Down again. Feet, ankles, knee, thighs, hip, lower spine, middle spine, between the shoulder blades, neck, head. 3 more times. Down. So feet, knee, thighs, hip, lower spine, center spine, shoulder blades, neck, head. And 2 more times, go down. So, feet, ankles, shin bone, knee, thighs, hip, lower back, middle back, between the shoulder blades, neck and head. And 1 more time, go down. And last time, feet, ankle, knee, thighs, hip, lower back, middle back, between the shoulder blades, neck and head. Okay, very good. So now this is the basic movement, and now we use it for example when you make this next movement that I already actually did in the 6-day morning practice and afterwards too. You see it, but this time you understand from where this movement comes from. Just look which movement I'm talking about. It's here. This you loose, and then from here you bring it up until the fingers hang up, until the fingers hang. Yeah? And down, move up, boom, and down. Yeah? 1. So that means this time it's the body makes the same movement, but this wave, yeah, right now let's say I was guiding you through this wave, but your aim is when you start to feel this wave, it becomes very obvious what is it that you need to bring into the fingertips. And this is why in this movement from down it moves up, bum, and dum, until the fingers, until the finger, yeah. So, okay, let's make this movement together 18 times. Yeah. Start slowly, but remember from down, up wave, boom, and the wave ends at the fingertips. So therefore, at the end of the movement, straighten the finger, straighten the finger. Okay? Let's go together. Hang, body hang, and 1, and exhale. 2, inhale, exhale.
It holds the power you've generated, so it can nourish your system throughout the day.
Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. 16, 17, and 18.